This was the unluckiest day of Momo's life. Just because there were no females among the aliens, they planned to use Momo's body to reproduce. Just when Momo was about to lose the ability to resist, a man with half of his face looking like an old woman came to save her. Earlier that morning, Momo had been dumped by her boyfriend because she refused his invitation to get a room. She was heartbroken after the breakup because it was her first love. While she was feeling down, she saw Ken being bullied by his classmates. Kind-hearted as she was, she immediately stepped in and stood in front of him. When those guys realized she was the infamous delinquent girl known throughout the school, they instantly lost all their nerve. Seeing how they only picked on the weak and feared the strong, Momo thought they were complete cowards. But just a few steps after Momo walked away, Ken caught up with her. It turned out he thought Momo helped him because she was also a fan of aliens. But Momo said she had no interest in that stuff at all and told him it was all fake. Compared to aliens, she believed ghosts were real. After all, her grandmother was a spirit medium. But Ken burst out laughing when he heard that. He couldn't believe anyone actually thought ghosts existed. His attitude immediately annoyed Momo, but neither of them could convince the other. So, to find out who was right, they made a bet and each went to a place connected to aliens and ghosts. Momo headed to an abandoned hospital because rumors said aliens had been seen there before. Meanwhile, Ken went to an abandoned tunnel, a place said to have the strongest spiritual energy. Momo even kindly reminded Ken that if he got into trouble, he should place his hand on top of his head. Her grandmother had taught her that when she was little, on her way to school, she would keep making hand signs like that, and evil spirits wouldn't be able to get close to her. But because of that strange gesture, Momo was always mocked by her classmates. So over time, she gave up doing it. However, the moment she finished speaking, Ken heard a strange sound.
I'll let you suckle my teats, boy. If you let me gobble your dung.
To his surprise, ghosts really did exist. Ken immediately turned around and ran, but Momo kept telling him over the phone not to run, because once the race started, he had to outrun the old lady. If he lost, he would be cursed. But that warning was clearly too late. Momo decided to go save him as quickly as possible. But suddenly, the lights outside the building went out. When Momo turned around, she discovered 3 aliens standing at the end of the hallway. When Momo woke up again, she had already been taken aboard an alien spaceship. At that moment, she had no choice but to believe that aliens were real. The aliens told her that, in order to reproduce, they needed to borrow her body. Momo was completely stunned. When she snapped back to her senses, she struggled desperately, but it was useless. The aliens unleashed hypnotic brainwaves. Momo gradually lost the will to resist. Just as the aliens were about to succeed, Momo's phone rang.